come in. What is the situation as you see it?
No, it hasn't come in. He's our player and remains so. He's in the squad for tomorrow. He's a huge player for us. I said it last week. Not only is it a big value for the club, if you want to talk financially, but more importantly for me, a big value to the squad and the team. Remains the same.
£60 million, though, the kind of money that
they haven't bid 60 million. So let's not talk about a number that's not there.
We're always going to put figures on it, either. When you talk about importance, can you put a figure on his value to the club?
No.
How important then do you see him? And then just
listen,
I've
been fortunate enough to work with fantastic young players in my time at Derby, in my time at Chelsea, seen them develop, see them now become England internationals, Champions League winners, worth maybe triple figures in terms of some of their personal values. And Anthony's in that bracket. He's been a pleasure to work with, and he's ours. He's an Everton boy. He plays for us. The crowd relate to him. And it's all understandable that people will be interested in him because of the level of player he is. But the facts remain the same.
Obviously, Dele Alli, about Dele completing that move.
I think it's the right thing. I think it hasn't worked out for Dele here for different reasons. And he can go there now, hopefully, play games, have success, help him personally, help us, and we'll review it through the year and obviously at the end of the season.
Does that mean there's still a chance that the door is open for him to come back?
Yeah, that's what the deal is, so we'll see how it goes.
What are you hoping for?
A gamble which didn't pay off.
I think there's a risk element to any signing, pretty much. You know, like majority of signings, unless you're talking about the top bracket of players, but there's always a relative risk. The reality of the Dele deal is that when I came, I think we had probably 2 days left of the transfer window. We clearly had a lot of injuries at the time, and we clearly needed some people in for the squad in midfield areas particularly. And so the opportunity to get Dele for one in the way that the deal was constructed was a very say cheap deal for us. But you know, I think it's quite well known out there how the deal was constructed. So on that case, I think everybody involved was probably taking that calculated risk, and the fact that it's not come off to this point is just a reality of it. So I think the move to Turkey for him gives him an opportunity to go and show himself and work hard and perform in that league, and gives us an opportunity just to get our heads down and work now with what is a different looking squad to what I walked into in January. So you know, those circumstances are coming in where the window was just shut and you needed a player. And now Dele's gone on loan. I think we almost remember as well that he had 45 minutes against Crystal Palace where he really affected a game that sort of defined our season in a way. So I think we shouldn't overanalyse it and let the boy just go and play his games out there.
Just sorry, one last one. Obviously, regardless of what happens with Anthony Gordon.
Yes, yeah, I do. I mean, there's obviously things are relative. I'm not saying the number that we've got, but we know it's an area we want to improve, and we will improve it. We'll improve it in this window by the end of it.
So you're confident that happened, that there will be
some
okay.
Yeah.
And if that didn't happen, how would you feel at the end of the window if you didn't have a striker?
It will happen.
Okay, fine. And just on Dele.
And we have Dominic Calvert-Lewin coming back, as I say. So, but as I say, it's an area that we're well aware of. Then the last thing we wanted to do, is the last thing that we should do, is bring a player in on a whim or in a rush that's not going to improve the squad, you know, now and generally. And I think, you know, those are clear things that if there have been any mistakes previously, we don't want to make those. We want to work together, joined up, to make sure we make the right decisions for the club in the right areas. And it's really important that we do that.
So just to be clear, there will be another striker coming in, or are you referring to?
I don't need to go any more for Alison. What I just said to you, we're gonna go again in attacking areas. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. And just like
day-to-day training wise, and I know the results have maybe not been a reflection, but are you confident that that's coming soon?
Yeah, results are so key, aren't they? But yeah, I think anyone who watches us, well, I certainly suppose it's important what I feel, and I feel that there's a strength that we're gaining through the team from back to front. And the signings that have come in and have been here with time, I'm talking about James Tarkowski, I suppose Connor now, who's very quickly settled, have given us a real nice looking spine at the back of the team, and leaders. Amadou hasn't really been able to yet because of fitness to get involved, and I think Dwight is feeling his way in, so there are elements that will get a lot better. And I'm pleased with our performances, I'm pleased with the way the lads are training, I'm pleased with the spirit of the group. and the next thing is results for sure. And that's the frustrating thing about how this window has gone on and how we haven't been able to settle so quickly, because every team's in a different position, and we know that when we lose with Richarlison, who's a big player for us, and we're trying to construct around it, that needs a little bit of time. It's really, really normal. Points would have really helped in those first 3 games, more points, but we are where we are, and we now just have to be really positive, work really hard, and I have a strong belief in the lads and in the team and in the way we're working, that those results will come, because if the performances are there and you keep working, then the results will fall for you.
Lack of firepower.